elementary literacy, and we did parts of a story. I'm Julia.
I'm Kori. I'm Kahle. And I'm Megan.
We want to turn off the lights?
Ooh. All right, so the basic parts of the story, the first thing that people generally see is the title. That this is what a story is called. It's on the cover of the page, along with the author, which is who wrote the story. Today you guys are going to get a chance to be an author. The illustrator is who drew the pictures in the story. Sometimes this is different from the author, but oftentimes the same person is the author as well as the illustrator. The main character is the character who has the most importance in the story. Sometimes this is a little harder to tell than others. Sometimes there may be more than one main character, or sometimes there might be just one very specific character who's clearly the main character. A good example of this is Harry Potter. The book's named after him, so he's clearly going to be the most important character in the story. And then the setting is where the story takes place. Some books really describe the setting because maybe the setting is really important to what's happening. Other times the setting might not be quite as detailed. And the setting can also include when the story takes place. So sometimes if a story took place a long, long time ago, that is part of the setting as well. So.
Okay, a story usually has three things. It starts out with a problem, and that's what is the issue going on in the story. And then there's an action. These are what steps are taken to resolve the issue. And lastly, the solution, and that's the end result of the action taken.
Okay, so now that we've talked about all the different parts of the story, we're going to watch a video. And as you watch the video, just try and remember the different parts and keep track of them. And we're going to watch the little engine that could. So try and keep track of all the different parts while we watch it.
The Little Engine That Could by Waddy Piper. A little red train rolled across the tracks. She carried food and toys and stuffed animals and dolls for the children of the mountain village. Oh no! The little red train stopped. She ran out of coal. What will all the good little girls and boys in the mountain village do without the toys and food? Chugging down the track came a shiny gold engine. All the toys of the train yelled for help just as he pulled up.
Shiny new engine, please help us! Our engine ran out of coal and we need to get to the mountain village by sunrise tomorrow.
So the children can play with us and have good food to eat. Please!
I pull you? Well, I'm a passenger engine. I only pull the richest and best dressed of people, like me. Especially not toys and food. Now get out of my way. I have business to attend to.
The shiny new engine rolled away to the roundhouse, where trains go when they have nothing to do.
Oh, it'll be okay,
Said the clown.
we'll just have to keep on asking passersby. I'm sure someone will be kind enough to help us.
Just then, the toys spotted another train coming their way. It was a big and strong engine.
Look, there's a big engine that could easily pull us over the mountain.
Excuse me, Big Fried Engine. Our engine has run out of coal and we need to get to the mountain village by sunrise tomorrow so the children can have toys to play with and good food to eat.
You want me to pull you? Just so some kids can have toys to play with? I pull large freight cars filled with important things like machines that print newspapers and bran muffins. And anyway, I'm really tired. And off he steamed to the roundhouse,
It's okay.
said the clown.
I'm sure we'll be able to find someone to help us.
After waiting a few minutes, the clown spotted another engine.
Look, there's another engine coming. She looks very small, but maybe she will help us.
The little blue engine stopped when she saw the clown's flag.
What's the matter, friends?
She said,
Please help us. Our engine ran out of coal and we're stuck here.
We need to get to the mountain village so the good children there can have toys to play with and good food to eat.
Please help us.
I'm not very big.
said the little blue engine.
I've never even been over the mountain before.
The little blue engine knew it was going to be hard to get over the mountain. But she thought of the children and how sad they would be if they didn't get their toys.
I don't know how we will get over the mountain, but I think I can.
Said the little blue engine. All the toys celebrated and hopped into their cars. The little blue engine began pulling the train, saying,
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can.
The train started moving. All the toys cheered for the little blue engine.
We think you can! We think you can! We think you can!
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can.
Up, up. Faster, faster, and faster the little engine climbed. The little blue engine reached the top of the mountain.
Hooray, hooray!
Cheered all the toys.
Thank you, hi, little blue engine. Now all the good boys and girls can get their toys and food.
And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain.
I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could.
Okay, now that was like obviously the best video you've ever seen, let's discuss it. So, who can tell me what the title was of the book?
Easiest question.
Yeah. Okay, did anyone catch who the author was?
There was like 4. Wait, those were talkers.
Yeah, so the author was Waddy Piper. The illustrator probably also was hard to catch. That was George and Doris Hammond. Who was the main character? Yeah, the toys and the blue engine could both be main characters. What was the setting of the story? Yeah, the train tracks. Okay,
Perhaps on the way to the mountain.
yeah. And what about the problem?
Train ran out of coal. Good one.
Yeah. The action? Like, what did the toys do?
They tried to get other trains to stop. It wouldn't.
Yeah, and then the solution. Yeah.
Persistent.
Persevere.
Okay, so now we're going to do an activity. Just gonna pass these around. You guys are gonna become your own you're gonna become authors today. So you're gonna write your own story. The worksheet has, you're gonna write down the main characters, the title, the author, your setting, all sorts of stuff like that. And then the 3 boxes, they have the problem, the action, and the solution. So you guys can just do like bullet points and stuff like that. You don't have to write a full story, just like the main ideas and main points of your story. And then we're gonna share with the class. We're gonna pick on a couple of you guys to share your stories. So good luck.
Do you want one? Of course. Thank you.
If you guys have any questions about the elements of your story, please feel free to ask.
If you guys are struggling to find an idea, you're more than welcome to work with people. I feel like this is supposed to be fun and it's very quiet. So if you want to work with somebody, then just go for it. Okay, so now you guys can like share with each other like your little stories, and then in like a minute we'll have like one or two of you share.
Share with a partner and make sure you have each
So
of
this
the
is
key
the
elements.
story for class, written by me. There's no illustrator. Main character's the guy in some places.
Ask your friends.
The problem is the problem. My guy tries to solve the problem. It's in my
Literally what's on your mind today. It's taking place in Chicago. And he's really sad because he doesn't know if he's going to get drafted, but then he's happy. Because he gets drafted.
Okay, who would like to share their story with class? Okay, actually, just so you guys feel a little more welcome, I'm going to share some of the stories that I made in elementary school. These, we kind of aim towards the first grade, so these two I did in first grade. This is probably my first book I did with a partner. It's very simple and quite sad, actually. It's about a horse that two, I guess, sisters had, but it gets sick and it dies, so they just buy another horse and they name it Oates Jr., and it ends up to be just as good of a horse. So I guess the problem was that their horse died and they just got a new one. Pretty depressing. This one has a much better plot. It's about a dragon who sees a bird flying and decides he wants to fly as well. So he tries a bunch of different ways to fly. He gets a parachute, but there's a hole in it, and then he tries to glue feathers to himself, but that doesn't work well either. But eventually he ends up making friends with a bird who is able to fly him around, and they can look at mountains. So he was able to find a solution in a friend. So I'd like to hear some of your guys' ideas now.
Alright, so the title of my story is Story for Class. And the author is me. There's no illustrator. The main character is the guy. And the setting is some places, sometime. So the problem is the problem. It's the problem. So the action is the guy tries to solve the problem by taking action. That's good. And the solution, eventually the guy's action solves the problem.
Anybody else?
Well, those are some good definitions. What else?
Any like character names?
Yeah, the character was the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody else want to share? Way back there.
Well, I'll share mine. Mine is just about a little spider. It's called the spider.
Who died in the trees?
Yeah.
The spider who died in the trees?
No, they all survived.
Okay.
But illustrated me as well. Main characters are a spider, dog, people, and a cat. The setting is a house. So the spider has to survive the dangers of living indoors with the cat around and the dog and people trying to swat it. So that's the action. The solution is he survives and finds a better place to live, like in a dark corner. Little emo spider, yeah.
Alright, good job.
I guess we're kind of running out of time, so I suppose good job being authors today.
Now you guys know how to write stories.